Cocky Obama tries to take credit for Trump's booming economy, instantly backfires. Former President Barack Obama was perhaps the cockiest and most arrogant politician that we've ever had in the White House. However, he only further proved just that most recently after trying to take credit for President Donald Trump's booming economy. Too bad for him. His remarks instantly backfired. It shouldn't take an economist to tell you that Barack Obama was the worst president that we've had in quite some time. In the end, he was the only president in the past 50 years not to have even a single year of 3% GDP growth. In fact, Obama actually had the worst GDP growth of any post-war president, with his best year being 2015 when the GDP grew 2.6%. Furthermore, his first year was actually negative. Of course, he blamed it all on George W. Bush, but the numbers speak for themselves. Real GDP growth rate during Obama's tenure as president, according to Statista, 2009, minus 2.8 2010, 2.5 2011, 1.6 2012, 2.2 2013, 1.7 2014, 2.4 2015. 2.6 2016, 1.5. Too bad for him. His numbers look even worse compared to what his successor has been able to do. According to Trading Economics, President Donald Trump has seen quarterly GDP rates of 1.2, 3.1, and 3.3, numbers that would make any other past president drool, especially Obama. Even better yet, the New York Federal Reserve revised its estimated fourth-quarter GDP of 2017 to 3.93. Essentially, what this means is that Trump is looking at a GDP rate of 2.9 for his first year, or even more if the last few weeks trend higher than expected. As one would imagine, Barack Obama wasn't too happy after hearing the news that his best year ever was beaten in Donald Trump's first year. Trying to do some damage control, he spoke to the public in Chicago just this week and actually had the nerve to take credit for Trump's success thus far.